ドライダウンファクターを見なきゃね。
ってことがおおダイナミック
The long arm of the law.
He can do repeats.
Look
at the wingspan. Look at the wingspan.
The wingspan.
That's the only reason I got the job. And this, not wet and that selenium tone.
A toned and then dried
This was
down.
not fully washed,
Yeah.
so I'm sure you remember.
Yeah, selenium is really touches up.
Yeah. I think when it dries and
Yeah,
after it's
better.
fully washed.
And then selenium.
Yeah.
Do you see the difference of selenium toning from here to here?
うん
It gives kind of rich, dark colors. Some waves.
Yeah, waves are in there. I think it's the black.
Keep
The black is the hardest part to get right. Because it still has, you can still see into the black, but it's a really deep black. And it's sort of hard to find that kind of black and to make it like Sugimoto makes his blacks. That's the hard part.
And there's a detail in black.
Yeah,
It's not the pitch black.
it's not pitch black. So that's, finding that is the way I go. I go find the black, then I get everything else around that. Once I find, I make some tests and I try to find the correct black, and then everything else I build around that. All the other, I make the exposure from the black.
So it's not something that you can teach someone. It's just not describable
Yeah,
in a way.
took me a good while to figure that out. Also, I saw his photographs once when I was young, and I just fell in love with them. I was I'm from Berkeley, California, and there's a theater called the Pacific Film Archive on the University of California, Berkeley's campus. And I was going to a movie, and there was a show of Hiroshi's in the theater of theaters. So I was walking down the hallway, and I kind of glanced. I saw him when I went in, and I was like, wow, what are those? But then I went and watched the movie, and then I came out of the movie, and then I was really like, I stopped and looked at each one, and just my mind was blown. Because there's such amazing detail, and it was just, and it was just beautiful. So then
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's where I first saw your pictures.
Oh,
Do you remember that show?
well,
It was a long time ago, maybe.
In Berkeley?
In Berkeley at the University Art Museum.
University Art Museum. Yeah.
Yeah,
yes,
well,
yes,
the Pacific Film Archive is downstairs.
I
and
don't
they have
think
all the
I went there. But
There was-
I know the show. I knew
Yeah.
the show.
Down both sides there's a hallway that went into the theater, and there were your theaters on both sides
Okay.
of the hallway, and I was just like, what are these? Who is this guy? This had to be 94 or 95, maybe, something like that. Does that make sense?
Yes, 80s, not 90s.
Oh.
Yes. It's probably Frankel's already hungry.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, because that's the theater that Tom Luddy, do you know that guy, Tom Luddy?
Yes.
He's the one that started Sundance, and
Sundance.
he started,
Film Festival.
yes, and he was Werner Herzog. He was responsible for him
yes.
coming to the Bay Area, and So it's like it was like one of those college. He started that Pacific Film Archive inside the university.
So when I first saw my picture theater, you understand that how it was made?
That's I looked at them. Yeah, it's sort of it's the only thing I could figure out that they would be. That they would be that long of an exposure. But the light that glows from those, of course I've seen so many of them, and I've lived with them for so long, still get blown away by the light in there. The quality of the light in those photographs. That's
great.
It's a great, plus it means a lot because I really love movies and cinema, so kind of a special. I spent a lot of time in the theater.
So you were still a student at that time?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I wasn't a student. I was already 40.
You were the ski coach.
Yeah, I was a ski patrol.
A ski patrol.
I was a ski patrolman in the Sierras in California for 10 years. Yeah, I did that. And then I was a waiter. Then I moved to New York.
Then printer.
Yeah, I'm 68. I'm like, so I've had a few lives, a few different lives. I'm a photographer, and I always like to print my own work.
Yes.
And I met Charlie, and Charlie had seen one of my photographs at his friend's house, and he said, "Do you print?" And I said, "Yeah, I like printing a lot." And I'd never thought I would do it for a job ever. It was just not something I thought about. And he offered me a job, so that's how it happened.
So I knew him before he became printer. So instantly I asked him to do my printing. And large size started in year 2000.
Yeah. It was just a happenstance that a friend of mine from high school knew Hiroshi. And I was having dinner at their house, and I met Hiroshi. But that sort of was just real happenstance. So at the time, I was making prints for Cindy Sherman, working with Charlie. We were talking, and I said, "What do you do for a living?" And I said, "I'm printing now, making these mural-sized prints." And the next day, you came to the lab. He said, because I think you must have been already thinking about making big prints.
Yes.
So,
yes.
yeah.
We cannot do it by myself. My hand is not big enough. So it's amazing that Cindy Sherman's quality, Sugimoto quality is the same. Same printer. Different character.
I didn't make that many of hers, though. And when I shifted over to making prints for you, that's all. I had no time for anything else.
Some other person can print it. Not people, but for me, he is the only one to be able to print. Same business.
I think maybe your time in California. And plus I had also really liked Japanese literature. So
yes.
So
at
the time,
you are really into the Kenzaburo.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
And the Mishima as well.
I like him too a lot.
Tanizaki also.
Yeah, I also like him a lot.
Yeah, Tanizaki is a kind of new quality in literature that has to be printed.
Yeah.
To be shown.
Yeah. I mean, it just all these tales of life, I used to go to see the Ozu films too.
Yukio story.
All of those. I love those movies. But yeah. And I also really like. I can't think of his name right now. My brain is getting old. The Ballad of Narayama.
Narayama Bushiko.
But the second one, not the first one. The one in the 80s.
80s.
You know that director?
Suzuki Seijo.
No, not him.
Not him.
I can't remember his name though. But that one. He's made The Pornographers is one of his movies. You know that?
Pornographer.
Yeah.
なんだっけ、これが。
Black Rain.
黒い羽。
The director's name I can't recall.
なんだっけ。
I should know because I like his movies a lot. Not the American version of Black Rain. There was the one I like that guy a lot. And of course, I like the blind swordsman, Zatoichi.
Yeah, Stano Takeshi made Zatoichi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
okay.
yeah, it was okay. It was good. I like him. Have you seen him recently?
He came like the Pace Gallery Showtime with a Japanese TV crew.
Oh,
So I photographed him.
ah,
And then that time using the Polaroid 8x10 was a negative. So the negative turned into the solarized. And it makes it very interesting.
oh.
Phenomenon. Yeah.
Are there people living on that island now?
Now, yeah, they're developing.
Oh,
So the developer must spend 5% of revenue to make the art. So the competition, for some reason, they won.
what's happening at the Hirshhorn? Did that garden get approved yet?
Yeah,
Or-
did approve. That groundbreaking ceremony
Oh.
took place,
Uh-huh.
but nothing happened.
I met a guy I swim with. Met a lot of people swim. An artist, yeah. Yeah, in the pool there. Yeah. And then another painter standing with
Are you still on camera? Still recording?
me.
Oh my god. You want to interrupt?